Hello, Indie Conversation and Gianfranco. Thanks for starting this back up. I actually started responding to your other video and I never uploaded it, so I will skip that one and just jump here. Garden is looking a whole lot better. It went from pretty scary looking to quite nice, so good job. Yeah, 1,000 fans. I always took the 1,000 fans thing to basically be for people that are creating things faster than games. I think maybe you have a point with 1,000 schools. If you're creating an educational game, might actually work because you're probably selling at a high enough cost that that could work out even with longer than say a year. But basically, I always understood the 1,000 fans to be something that you could sell something for small amounts of money. Like here's $5 and the 1,000 fans will grab it, and you can produce that monthly or so. That's what I always understood the 1,000 fans thing to be, which obviously doesn't work for Steam and doesn't really work for games when you're creating them. Like I guess if you could up that price to $50 and you have 1,000 people buying it for $50, then maybe. But yeah, I don't know. That's how I always understood the 1,000 fans. I'm kind of having my own little issues right now since releasing Accelerate to the Tropics, and it didn't do that well. I guess that's kind of expected for indie games. But for some reason I had an expectation that I would do a little bit better with sales on this one, and it's got me kind of bummed out. And a lot of people have been saying that what I'm going through right now is burnout, and maybe it is, maybe it's not. It hasn't felt like any burnout that I've felt before. I have a lot of things that I want to work on. It's actually part of one of my issues is actually choosing which project to work on. And when I do, like say I'm going to work on project A, as soon as I start doing that, project B, C, and D are all jumping in, well, what about me? And it kind of disrupts the flow. And I mean, I'm sure I'll get over it soon enough, but it's been like a month of me just fooling around trying to get something going and not really getting anywhere. And at this point it's quite depressing in a sense that like I've been waking up at 6 a.m. for years, and as of lately it's getting harder and harder for me to even wake up by like 8 a.m. Like today I woke up just a couple hours ago, which it's noon. It's ridiculous. I don't like it. So maybe now it's starting to turn into a burnout, but I don't feel like it is a normal burnout for me. And I think it's because I'm a little devastated with my game sales. Like I had an expectation that they do a little bit better than what they did. I wasn't expecting to make profit from it yet, but I was kind of hoping to see the trend working towards that direction, and it was abysmal. Any ideas on how to jumpstart my creativity when I have 1,000 ideas I want to work on, and none of them are really, how do you want to say that? I don't want to say none of them are saying choose me, but basically they're all saying choose me, and I can't fend that off. It's not really shiny object syndrome, since I've not really got a project going and I'm not jumping over for new shinies. I'm just not sure which one I want to jump into. Anyway, nice talking to y'all. Have a good one. Enjoy.